One of the major findings was that having visual communication between the land control people and the astronauts, or in our case, aquanauts, was very important. They found that when we could actually see each other when we're talking to each other, that made a difference in terms of people getting along. And the behavior analysis showed we spent less time on leisure and more time on work than the men's teams did. The sense of sort of becoming more one with the underwater world was the thing that I loved.
I'm Ross Atkins with Outside Source. This is the extraordinary story of climate change. Vaccines from Ukraine. Let's look at some of the international reaction. Tell us what you've been hearing. In practical terms, what does that mean?
Piece the story together with Ross Atkins. Outside Source on BBC World News.
Hello, this is Impact. I'm Yalda Hakim. At least 36 people are killed and more than 80 are injured after two trains collide in central Greece.
We broke the windows with our backs. There were sparks and flames at the sides of the windows. What we saw in front of us was chaos.
Greece will observe 3 days of national mourning. We'll hear from someone who was on board when the trains hit head-on and survived. Also ahead, Nigeria's governing party candidate Bola Tinubu is declared the winner of Saturday's disputed presidential election. G20 ministers meet in Delhi, top of their agenda, how to keep the world fed and supplied with energy as the war in Ukraine rages on. That's all coming up here on Impact. Welcome to the programme. The Greek Prime Minister has promised to find out the causes of a train crash that has killed at least 36 people, the deadliest such incident in the country's history. More than 80 people were also injured, many of whom remain in a serious condition in hospital. A passenger train heading to Thessaloniki collided head-on with a freight service near the central city of Larissa, causing carriages to fly off the tracks and catch fire. The local station master in charge of signalling has been arrested. Let's just show you some of those live pictures now. As you can see, the train there tumbled over and the rescue workers working away. They've been working through the night. The crash happened last night and we are being told by the authorities that the exact number of those killed is still unknown, but so far we do know that there are at least 36 people who have been killed, 80 others injured. And what we've been told this morning, and to my colleague Lucy Hawkins, who was just presenting her programme, that there is this smell of this burning smell. That's how the air smells right now from afar. And the rescue workers have been working for at least 12 hours trying to get to people who could be still alive within the wreckage. The rescue workers are trying to find traces of life. Now, Greece's transport minister was visibly emotional as he spoke about the accident. Have a listen.
Είμαι υποχρεωμένος να πω